Hey fellow cookie lovers, Michael Midgley back with another cookie review for your viewing pleasure. This is the fourth cookie review I've done this year. This is 4 and 20 for 2020. And if you're viewing the channel pretty frequently, you also know that I had a homemade bread review. I made some bread. It was okay, better than I thought it was going to come out. Not great though. But on that vein, and especially because we're in a little bit of a quarantine state with the coronavirus, you're probably wondering why I have a plate in front of me instead of a cookie package. Well, that's because me and my son made some cookies this evening. So I'm actually going to be reviewing my own cookies. And you're probably wondering to yourself, Michael, how do you make your own cookies? Well, very quickly, just to run down, it's flour, cinnamon, baking soda, salt, butter, brown sugar, vanilla extract, chocolate chips. There's oatmeal in these ones. They are chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. So this is a home recipe, and that's the full recipe. If you're like me, you grab Betty Crocker and then just use that, and this is only just the bag and butter and eggs. So much easier, but big shout out to Betty Crocker for the oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I'm hoping they're good. I never taste these cookies beforehand. After we made the cookies, my son had a few. He seemed to like them, but he's 2 years old, so he pretty much likes anything sweet. And he did ask me if I would try them, and actually started crying a little bit whenever I told him I couldn't, because I need to uphold the integrity of the channel. I also told him it's a rough world out there. Get used to people saying no. But that's a story for another day. You might also be wondering why I have a mustache. Well, we are in quarantine and I am doing mustaches for a cause. This is something that I'm making up pretty much on the spot. Actually, a friend of mine recommended it. So anyone out there who wants to grow out a mustache because we are in the midst of a quarantine, please do that. Also, cookies are not essential. Don't be going out and getting cookies just to mimic the cookie review. Not to say I'm that important that you should be mimicking or anything, but only go out for essential goods. Stop the spread of coronavirus. Soapboxing over. Let's dive right into these cookies. I'm going to take one. So this bag actually made 24 cookies. Surprising for how much, and literally just 3 ingredients. You either let the butter sit for 45 minutes to an hour to soften it, or like every other person in the world, put it in the microwave for 20 seconds, throw an egg in and beat it. We're going to crack this cookie open. I'm at a little bit of a different angle than I usually am at. So let's get right in here. A little dark on this side. I cooked them a little too long. This side though, looking pretty solid. So not much of a snap to it there. More of a dull snap. It kind of like fluttered and then cracked open. It was almost like cracking or bending a piece of cardboard. So right off the bat, not looking good. I will blame that on the baker, my son. Definitely was not my fault. But let's dive right into this cookie and see how it tastes. Okay. So not bad. Little dense, kind of like the bread I made. Everything I cook from home apparently is a little too dense. The outsides are pretty good though. You can see the outside a little bit darker, so definitely a little more burnt. Gives you a little bit of that crunch. And the outside is the oats. I don't know. It seems like to me there's a little too many oats in here. I hate oatmeal raisin, as does everybody. But this has chocolate chips in it, so I thought I would like it a lot, but not so much. The oats kind of make it a chewy consistency, but not in like a good chewy, kind of like a oatmeal chewy, but I guess it's made of oatmeal, so I should have expected that. Not bad. I mean, if you're in quarantine and you have a thing of Betty Crocker sitting above your pantry that's been there for maybe 2 years, but hasn't expired yet until May 15th, 2020, definitely give it a try, because you probably have butter and eggs, and if you don't have butter and eggs, then geez, you've really messed up this whole quarantine thing. I will probably eat the rest of these tomorrow. They're not that horrible. If I had to give them a ranking, definitely weren't as good as the last ones. I would say 2.75. I mean, these are better than your average cookie, and it's probably because I just made them today. They're still relatively fresh. But, I mean, again, nothing special. Whenever you're making a cookie that has 2 ingredients with it, then whatever. I mean, it's not all that gonna be, you don't expect it to be that good. Next time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out to the store. And if I do get out to the store, many bakeries probably aren't open. And that's okay. I don't want them to be open. Let's stop the coronavirus first and foremost. I'm going to try to make my own cookies completely from scratch. I have most of the ingredients. I do have to make a store run, so I'm going to try to buy the other ingredients. So keep tuned for more cookie reviews, especially coming during this quarantine. On a real note, this is the first time I'm ever asking for anything. In the comments section, last time I pointed like right here, it's way, way, way down here. There's going to be a link for direct relief, and that goes directly to efforts to stop the coronavirus. There are a lot of people out there putting their lives on the line, putting their welfare on the line for the normal people like me sitting in their basement doing cookie reviews. These are the men and women that are doctors and nurses and EMTs and research specialists, and that's an important thing going on right now. This is humanity first. We need to stop that. No obligation, obviously. I'm just simply asking you, if you do have a few bucks to spare, especially during these trying times, go to the link below in the description for direct relief. As always, thank you very much for tuning into the cookie reviews. I love doing them. I hope you love watching them. Spread the word, subscribe, make sure your friends and family are watching these. Realistically, you have nothing better to do right now. You're probably confined to your house. Be well, stay safe, keep out of public places, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care.